Hi, welcome to the Dirty Little Dozen, a 12-video discussion of the changes within the PMBOK 4th and 5th editions. Wow, PMI has made quite a few changes. How big are the changes to the PMBOK for us practitioners and for those who are getting ready to take the exam?
That's a really good question, and you hit the nail on the head to separate it out for practitioners from those who are studying for the exam. So let's focus on the practitioner first. Most of the changes I think are pretty good. They're going to help us do our job better, they're logical, and they make sense. And PMI did a pretty good job at making the PMBOK a bit more user-friendly and a bit more readable. Of course, the biggest change is the addition of the Project Stakeholder Management knowledge area, but even a lot of that information was already in the PMBOK before. It's just increasing the content around something we've already done. The part that I really like is that PMI has really advanced the alignment between the PMBOK and the standards for program management and the standard for portfolio management, as well as working with ISO on the new ISO standard 21500 that was released last October. All of that really begins to align and is really going to help us do our job better. And for those of you who've taken an ESI course already, we've been teaching a lot of this information already because A, it's been out there, and B, it's best practice. So practitioners, the changes are pretty big, but not earth-shattering. Now let's take a look at those of you who are studying for your credential. They're huge. The changes are really large. Almost every graphic has changed from a little to a total replacement. So if you're studying for the exam and you need to memorize, and you've been memorizing the 4th edition, the 5th edition is going to be brand new. There's a significant number, and I'm talking above 75% of the glossary terms have had some kind of vocabulary change to them. Again, as you're learning the vocabulary to be able to pass the test, that's a really big change. Now, each of the process groups has a key purpose, and those key purposes describe what the process group is about. They weren't there before, so that's a great place to get another test question or two. Again, a larger change. Now, each of the 47 processes also has a key benefit. Again, a beautifully testable area. So, for those studying for the credential, pay attention. The 5th edition is quite a bit different than the 4th edition. And for those of you who are going for your exam, keep in mind that as of July 1st, 2013, the Certified Associate Project Management CAPM exam changes over to the 5th edition on the 1st of July. The end of July, that's the 31st of July, the PMP and the PGMP change over to their next editions, or to the 5th edition. On the 31st of August, the final two credentials move over to the 5th edition of the PMBOK. That would be the PMI Scheduling Professional and the PMI Risk Management Professional. So again, those dates, the CAPM is the 1st of July, the PMP and the PGMP are the 31st of July, and the Scheduling Professional and the Risk Management Professional change over on August 31st. The ACP, or the Agile Certified Practitioner exam, is not changing at this time. PMI may change their mind on that, but that's not changing at this time. So keep in mind that until those changeover dates, PMI is not doing your grandfathering. So before those dates, it's going to be the 4th edition. After those dates, it's the 5th edition. No exceptions. So make sure you study and prepare beforehand if you're going to take it on the 4th edition. Make sure you study and prepare for the 5th edition, and don't take the exam before the 31st, or before the rollover date. Okay? If you are going for your exam, I wish you the absolute best of luck out there, and keep in touch.